Hello, everyone. I hope this stream finds you well. I'm Bondar JR, Silver Wolf, Ron, and we're here to stream some EveOnline. So, without further ado, let's get to it. So, looks like that's going to work. We're here on my main here. So, he's already completed his daily. He's actually already completed the whole cycle. So, got all of his stuff all filled in, just collecting the extra 10,000, but he just manufactured a couple bullets. That kept us going. So I am actually going to work on his PI because I always forget to do that. So we're going to try and get this taken care of. Start. Not bad. Actually, that's really weird, because it should be centered. And it's not, so I must have dug it out. Start. Submit. Good to go. Still processing, so it needs toxic metals, which is probably coming from this guy. Yep. All right. Let's actually put this over here. So what do we got here? So the center on that one, 44.7, 48. All right. So that's definitely better. So we'll go ahead and set these up, move it around a little bit, see if we can get some more stuff. This is one where I definitely could mine some more. Submit. This one is not routed, so I have to route it myself. Just an extra step. All right. So let's see what we got here. We're missing precious metals, which is what these are, noble metals. Okay, so that makes sense. And they look like, man, that's low. All right. And we're missing precious metals there too. Precious metals, so it's all precious metals. So this one's pulling reactive metals. We've got a bunch of reactive metals. I wonder. Could we have them pull these guys, precious metals? I think so. So noble metals. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So let's do noble metals. Instead, we're going to pull from here. So let's move this over just a smidge. Alright, so let's start that. Route it. We're going to route that to here. That should take care of it. Alright. So we'll get all these worked out. So that one's going to be higher. Let's Hey, Lily, how are you? Thanks for the raid. I appreciate it. Caught me in the boring part of the stream where I'm doing planetary industry. Thanks for the raid. How was your stream tonight? Hey, man, that's Conquer the Stars Together. I like that one. I like that one. All right. Well, they can definitely learn here. I'm not a PI expert, but I do my share, so I'll be more than happy to show them. So if any of those joining from Lily's stream want to know about PI or anything else, just throw it out there. What's up, Seth? I think I got the other one. I did get the other one. Submit. All right. I do PI because I refuse to buy things from the market. So I try to build everything I need for all my projects forever and ever. So help me God. We're going to switch this one over here. So how was your stream, Lily? Did you kill all the bad guys? Where's my buddy SnideDog? There's Poopy. What's up, Poopy? How are you? It was great. Lots of pew pew and X Defiant. You know what? I downloaded X Defiant, so I will definitely look you up on there. I haven't started playing it yet, but I did download it. So start extraction. I guess I need to actually click start extraction. Otherwise, it doesn't do nothing. Otherwise, it doesn't do nothing. All right, I'm probably going to have to rebuild that one here soon because I'm definitely losing out. So is that where it's overlapping? Yeah. All right, still in the 60, so I'll take it. All right. That is hardcore and shows real commitment. Yep. Yep, I downloaded it so that I'll be ready to play with you guys. So I just gotta practice it a couple times so I don't really look stupid. Not that I don't do a really good job of looking stupid even after the practice, but 20. Oof, that's horrible. All right, what do we got here? Guidance systems, only 36. Oof. Yeah, our water-cooled CPUs are dropping off, so yep. And no worries at all with how you look. Yes, message us when you want to play with us. I will. I am not very good at all. I don't know. I've seen you play. I'm pretty sure you're better than me. So pretty sure you're better than me. So I'm going to go pick up my PI stuff. Yeah, that's what I enjoy. Just for fun. Sometimes it's good to play a game that I don't have to think about as hard as I have to think about Eve. Snide is way better than me. Yeah, I can see that. Snide's got that military look about him. So, speaking of Snide, where's he at? He didn't leave you solo tonight, did he? There you go. There you go. That's a perfect teacher. Oh, there you go. There you go. There he is. There's my boy. And no military. Yeah, well, you look like the military type, so especially when you're running around an X-Defiant, so but yeah, I appreciate the raid. I see you guys do a bunch of games when you're in there, so that's good. I like that. That's where I want to get to once I start streaming for longer. So right now it's hard to add too many games to 3 hours. So plus every time I stream anything other than eveonline, I lose a whole bunch of viewers. So all my viewers are diehard Eve fans. So alrighty. Drive active. So now we'll pick up all my hard work. My idle work. Yes, the Eve community is very tight. They are very tight. But that's good. That's what I like about them. So lots of people have joined us in other games from time to time. Yeah, I had a couple. I had a couple regulars that would join me no matter what I played. But I played Rocket League one night, and that was all crickets, but I had a good time. So yeah, that's what I do. I'm working on that. So yep, I'm working on that. So, but you're absolutely right. Got to entice them. Got to entice them. Got to give them some incentive. Got to give them some incentive. But yeah, that's what we're headed for. So. Well, that might attract the wrong crowd. I don't know. Hook, line, and sinker. Yeah, maybe. That's a good one. You might have to lend them to me sometime. So I got way too much belly to show. We actually talked about that once, about the pools, hot tubs, category. Now, nobody would want to come if I was going to be in a pool or a hot tub, so. But yeah. Saf, what's up? Making tea. Ah, love tea. Especially when I wiggle. Especially when I wiggle. Earl Grey. Jean-Luc Picard tea. Jean-Luc Picard tea. Yeah, I've heard of that. London fog. Yep. Yep. I am doing fantastic, especially now with Lily's raid. Like quadrupled my numbers. So I appreciate it. I was just getting started, so it was kind of perfect timing. Definitely a little bit of honey. I don't know. Is it considered tea if there's no honey in it? I don't know.
Drive active.
Unfortunately, these guys are not producing the way they should be producing, so I'm going to have to rework some of this. But I got to wait till I get there. Hype, hype, hype. Agave nectar. Yep. Yep, I have some of that as well. All good stuff.
Drive active.
All good stuff. It's always nice to use those natural sweeteners, so. Yeah, as do I. I was going to jump on there earlier, but I was spending time with the wife, so. She takes her time seriously, so. She already thinks that my streaming infringes too much on her time, so. But luckily, she gets calls. So, mostly P2, a little bit of P3, and I think I even have some P4 in here, so. Yes, I really wish she did. I really wish she did. She is definitely not a gamer. Definitely not a gamer. Yeah, she is definitely not a gamer, so that one always kind of causes controversy. But yeah, miniature electronics, I'm pretty sure that's P2, construction blocks P2. Or maybe those are P3. No, I think they're P2. And then I got robotics in here and guidance systems. Those are P3. I think guidance systems are P3 and robotics is, I think, P4. Nope, it's P3 as well. So yeah. Nope, I actually use it to build. So I only build what I use for myself. So I build whatever I need for my building projects. So yeah. I haven't actually tried it. Yeah, I use it. So I build a bunch of T2 modules and T2 ships. And I use most of it for that. Right now, all my T2 drones are using the guidance systems and the miniature electronics and I think CPUs. My one of my alts is building the consumer electronics. So, nope. Always good to ask. If I ever have any extra, I definitely will let you know. But I usually use whatever I build. And I'm building it on all my alts. Well, I should say all my... I'm building it on my main here. And then I also build it on one of my alts. I've been wanting to build it on my other alt. But he has some setup in... he has some setup in wormhole space. And I haven't brought myself to get rid of it yet. So... I should, because it's kind of a waste. But
Warp drive active.
you are like a self-sufficient homestead person, but in Eve. Yup. Probably in real life too. The build we're doing in the Philippines is going to be solar powered with a well, all self-sufficient. So I've learned as you get older, you try to have less of a footprint.
Permission requested.
Actually, you try to have less bills. That's what it comes down to. Pay it up front and then not have to pay it every month. Plus, you know, the Philippines is on the equator, so it kind of is a no-brainer to use solar power there. So, because they get it like 16 hours a day, I think is what they get the sun. So, really a no-brainer. So, yeah, so my supercomputers are used for one of my builds. Hermetic seals are used for one of my builds. Consumer goods is what my alt is building, and those are used for one. And the transmitters, there's one that I use a lot in my drones and all that stuff. So, yep, yeah, yes. Well, and that's the other one. I'm actually probably looking at Elon Musk's internet. The what's it called? Something link. Starlink. Because I think that's going to be the one way I can make sure I have internet all the time. So, problem is it doesn't really have the speeds I'm looking for, but we'll see. I still got another 6 months or so, so maybe he'll boost it a little bit more. So, we're hoping. So, I'm actually going to switch to my alt. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to do a mission. Because they're doubling up on the LP. So if I do a mission, as long as it's a good mission, I should be able to get for him and my other all in one mission. So that would be awesome. So let's board. Actually, let's switch over to Kragan and see what he's doing, because I think he's already got a mission queued up. Let's see what it is. 131. So if we split that, then that'll give us each at least 50. So we should be good. So let me find Rage. There he is. Invite the fleet. Yes. All right. Accept. And Venelin. Excellent. Let's drop him up here as wing commander. And let's repair just in case I forgot to repair the last time I came in. I did not. Yeah, I'm an avid believer in that whole off the grid thing too. So, but you're right. Internet is the problem. So, but yeah, Elon Musk's company they have a company called Starlink, and it provides internet to countries that don't necessarily have internet. And Philippines does, but theirs is nothing like ours. I have Google Fiber here in Kansas City, and I love it. I just love it. It is, yeah, super fast. But I won't have that option. Yep, I'm in Kansas City. Right directly in the center of the country. Oh, Raytown. I go through Raytown all the time when I'm headed to Lee Summit. My son lives down towards Lee Summit, so he lives in Lone Jack. So you probably know where that is as well. So, oh, Raytown High School. Excellent. I didn't grow up here. I grew up outside of Philadelphia, but I moved here 27, 28 years ago. So it's been a while. But yep. Good old Kansas City. Yeah, it was funny when I got moved out here. I got moved out here for a Department of Defense job, and I lasted with the Department of Defense like 8 months before I wanted to kill myself because it was so boring and worthless. And so, but they moved me out here, so that's cool. And so yeah, they moved me out here, which was awesome. And it was funny. They moved me out here, and they were gonna like triple my salary. I was living in Maryland at the time, Columbia, Maryland, and I said, "What's the catch?" And they said, "Well, nobody wants to live in Kansas City." And I said, "Sounds like the perfect place for me." And I have loved it here ever since. So, what's up, Seth? Well, that's awesome. Small world. Small world. Good old drones. I love Casey. Would love to move back. Yep. Yeah, I love it here. I really do. Really do. Really do. Alright. Let's get our drones involved. It's kind of interesting because I usually, at this time of the night, I usually get a lot of people from South America or California, some of the late birds from California. Never had a native Kansas City one, so that's awesome. I mean, I knew I liked you, but now I really like you. Forgot to put my shield booster back on here, but I think that'll be fine. We live in Ohio, and if we had the opportunity, we'd move back. Ohio's not bad. I had a brother that lived in Columbus. That's about halfway between here and Philadelphia. So when I would travel back, it was like a perfect halfway point. So, as you guys have probably realized, I'm cheap. So I don't fly very many places. I usually drive. My drones. Alright, return. Focus on me, nothing to see there. Ah, seriously? I mean, what's the chance? Cheaper's better. Road trips are not bad when we can tag team the driving. Yeah, I've driven it by myself a couple times, and that's a little rough, but still cheaper. I mean, the gas alone doesn't come anywhere near the airfare, so. And I enjoy driving, so that's always kind of nice. All my family's still back on the East Coast, so I have 8 brothers and sisters, so I think I'll probably be here till probably at least midnight, so about 2 more hours. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, one-way flights are incredibly hard to come by. Let's take care of all the things shooting at us first. And then we'll go after the hive. But yeah, back to my family. So yeah, I got 8 brothers and sisters, and so back to my family. They're all on the East Coast in the Pennsylvania area now. My brother, who lived in Columbus, actually moved back to Virginia, and so yeah, when I go back to visit, which isn't very often, I usually drive, and it's about a 16 to 18 hour drive, which is a little long. Getting a little old for that. So. I don't know how he got launched again. It's alright, they're not shooting at us. That's a big fam. Love it. I have 3 sisters and a brother. Yeah, see, my wife also has. There's 9 in her family as well. She has 8 brothers and sisters. So it kind of worked out. Oh, these guys are fighting me now. Well, that's unreal. Come on. Pick up the pace. What's up, Dragonheart? 10 nieces and nephews. That's awesome. Yeah, I lost count of my nieces and nephews. I still remember them for their birthdays, but that's about it. But yeah, there's lots. I have 2 children. I have a 31-year-old daughter who lives in New Mexico with my granddaughter who turns 14 next week. And then I have a 26-year-old son who lives in, as I mentioned, Lone Jack. So, with his mom, my ex-wife. I think I destroyed the hive, so that should be it for them. But yeah, it's a big family. Which I like. Wouldn't have it any other way. I really feel for those people who are only child. Return. I was telling my brother that it's kind of amazing because through my course of my life, I've met so many people that have had all kinds of horrible things happen to them during their childhood. And, there's 9 of us. And, thank God we never had anything like that happen. And I say it's kind of weird that, given that demographic, that's such a large family. But I think that was part of it. I think the large family kind of protects from some of that. So.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, so did we. Yep. Yeah, I mean, our family had stuff going on all the time, so it was, yeah. But it was a different era back then too. So we came in when the street light came on. When the street light came on, you had to be in the house. But prior to that, you could go anywhere you wanted, and we traveled miles and miles and miles on our bikes and go fishing and play games, and we didn't. It wasn't the same. It wasn't the same world back then. So So yeah, things have changed so drastically now. So we would have probably got kidnapped for sure if, well, I don't know. There were so many of us always together that we probably wouldn't have. But yeah, it was one of those where it's kind of amazing. So, but you know, I've met people who were molested by their baseball coach or their pastor or their Boy Scout leader. You know, I was in all those things and never had any of that. So, yeah. Well, my mom could bellow, and man, when she raised her voice, we had better be within hearing distance. Yeah, my mom was a disciplinarian. She had a wooden spoon that she would use on you for any reason whatsoever. God bless her. Both her and my father, so she's my stepmother, but both her and my father have passed, and so, but yeah, I remember them fondly. So they were good people. That was the last time I was back. Was actually for my mom's funeral, so, which has been a couple years. I don't get back to the East Coast very often. I'm not a fan of the East Coast. Too busy. Yep, always ate dinner at the table. Yep. Yeah, we always ate dinner at the table, and you always ate what was put in front of you. We didn't have anything fancy. We ate a lot of spaghetti with 9 of us. Ate a lot of spaghetti, a lot of chip beef gravy, where they call it shit on a shingle, a lot of chip beef gravy. So it's funny, because I don't need any spaghetti now. I don't need any chip beef gravy. Yep. Yeah, I can count the number of times we went out to dinner on one hand, in my, 18 years of childhood. So, but it was just, that's the way it was. And, but it was a good life. We never went hungry. And so there's a lot to be said for that. So, all right, I'm going to switch back to Rage here. Maybe. All right. He should have got his too. Yes, he did. Excellent. And actually, he got his 225,000. All right. I love it. I love it. All right, let's see where we're going to apply these babies. Galente, apply. Salvaging, apply. Oh, yeah, I was going to say, that should have been enough. Medium drone. Oh, yeah, I got to pause it for that one. Still got 121. Wow. Yep, that won't get me there, but that'll bring it down to one day. Excellent. I really should have did the drone, but it'll be good. Yeah, we would play restaurant and make mom sandwiches. There you go. Yeah, mud pies. My brother would be the waiter and have a kitchen towel over his arm while he poured her juice. For lunch, yes, good childhood. Always had playmates. Yep, it was a good childhood. It was a really good childhood. But yeah, I met so many people that were abused by people in authority, and I feel for them. I really do, because it's just, we were so blessed we didn't have any of that happen. Well, it was weird, because I've actually met a lot of people who slept with their teachers in my life. And that was, of course, never an option either, which, I kind of would have been nice maybe. But my brother said that there actually was a rumor of one of our teachers sleeping with somebody in his class. My brother is a couple years behind me in school. And but that was the only time I ever heard that rumor. So it's amazing, because the town I grew up in, called Coatesville, Pennsylvania, it's an old steel mining town, and it's now known for its drugs. There's nothing productive that comes out of Coatesville. And so it's amazing, because we all graduated from there and moved on and made things of ourselves. But Yep. Yep. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, I can't believe it. It's disgusting. It's really disgusting. And and it happens so much. I mean, we were blessed that it didn't happen to us, but man, that's horrible. That's just horrible. So, but yeah, John Wick, that's excellent. That's an excellent reference because yeah, that's exactly what he's doing, taking that kind of stuff out. Wouldn't put up with it. Wouldn't put up with it. So this is my alt that does PI. And I think on him, I'm building all. I think he's building all transmitters, I think. Which I probably need to switch over here one of these days because I got a ton of transmitters. So Seth, if you're in the market for transmitters, I may have some extra transmitters here in the near future. Because I am building a ton of transmitters. And I just need to switch him over to something else, but I'm too lazy to actually do it while I'm on stream. I hate wasting time with stream time for doing PI. Hate wasting stream time doing PI. Yeah, I like those emotes. I need to get some more made for my stream. I had a couple made and they're okay, but they're not silver wolf level emotes, I think. So, unfortunately, I am not creative in the slightest when it comes to that kind of stuff. So, I had actually hired a graphic designer to make some for me, and he did a good job. He actually made all my layouts and everything, and which was much better than the free ones I was using, which worked out good. But yeah, the emotes, he did a real good job on the layouts, but I think the emotes were a little less than what I was expecting. So, but yeah, it's all good. Probably reach out to a different one and see what kind of ones they can do for me, because I've seen some that do really good work. So. Omega 23, thanks for the raid. I appreciate it. It's late. Do you know where your kids are? Exactly. Well, actually, my daughter and my granddaughter and my daughter's fiance were just in town, and they just got back home to New Mexico. So, all right. So, Omega, thanks for the raid. I appreciate it. That's awesome. I need to come over there and give you a follow. So yeah, any of you looking for somebody to follow, Lily is an excellent streamer. She's a definite variety streamer. She does a lot of different games, a lot of fun to watch. And then Omega, I don't know a whole lot about Omega, but I'll definitely be checking him out. So I would suggest you guys check him out as well. Appreciate the raid. Can never get enough raids. Thanks for the follow. Thanks, Omega, for the follow. I'll definitely jump over there and follow you here. Yeah, I appreciate it. It's always great to have somebody else, because then I can, when I'm working during the day, or Tuesday and Wednesday, I actually have to go in the office. But Monday, Thursday, and Friday, I usually have a streamer on in the background. So, yeah, the Eve Dad. Eve Dad. Eve Dad. All right, so let's pick this stuff up. Here, one of these days, I'll switch over probably to consumer electronics or microelectronics. Those are other ones I use a bunch of, so. All right, I appreciate it. Thanks again for the raid. I'll definitely get over there and follow you so I know when you're streaming so I can check you out.
Warp drive active.
Yeah. Yeah. I try to be self-sufficient. I hate buying things. Hate buying things, especially in Jita. Ugh. Hate going to Jita. So I try to make everything. Unfortunately, it doesn't always work out that well. Doesn't always work out that well. Sometimes I have to go to Jita. I'm officially not streaming this week due to travel, but I will be back next Monday. All right. Well, we will see you then. I'll definitely, like I said, I'll definitely follow you so that I can see when you're back online. But I appreciate it. Thanks again for the raid. Yeah, these transmitters are really falling off. I was producing 250 a day. Seems like it's down to less than 100. Ah, there's a 205. That one's still doing all right. So it's just some of them. Just some of them giving me trouble. Nope, I didn't warp there yet, you dingy. Got a warp there. Got a warp there. Yeah, safe travels, Omega. All right. Close you. Ah.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, these are all 80, so they've dropped off. That's all good. Yeah, the busiest thing with this is picking it all up, but luckily I've got them all here in a couple systems, so. Oh, I'm done warping. And let's set destination to Ventolin. Yep.
Warp drive active.
So yeah, we'll get this done, and then we'll see what else we're gonna do. Maybe we'll scan down some combat sites. We had a lot of fun doing that. The other day we scanned down a wormhole and jumped in there and came out with about 37 million worth of loot. Bunch of sleeper blueprints, which I didn't even know existed, but probably run those to Jita here one of these days and sell those off.
Warp drive active.
But yeah, all good. All good. Welcome, Raiders. If you are a Raider, if you raided with Lily, thanks for the follow, Shadow. But if you are a Raider, I appreciate it if you either hit F5 to refresh. When you come in as a Raider, you're counted as a Raider, but you're not actually counted as part of the stream. So if you hit F5, that'll refresh it. Or if you click on my name under the Twitch channel, that'll also refresh it. If you could do that for me, I'd appreciate it. That'll actually get you counted as part of my stream rather than just a Raider. So it's one of those little things they don't tell you in Twitch school. I was watching a streamer the other night after I finished up somebody I rated, and they were talking about that, and I was like, you know, I never knew that. So, but thanks for the follow, Shadow. Appreciate it. There's 160. That's low. Yeah, I was getting over 1,000 a day when I first started, but the minerals start getting mined out and all that, so that could be part of it too. So, all right, we're gonna dock here in Venland and then get these contracted over. But they get the ads. Yep. Yeah, yep. Well, and I think they still get the ads even if they're a raider. So, but you might be right. I never checked that out. So I've gotten ads on other people's channels when I've rated them. But I'm never sure if I'm a raider because my channel rated them, or if I joined them just through Twitch. So yeah, I'm not sure if the raiders get the ads or not. So yes, so that would be. I hate that I have to do ads. That was another one of those fine print things that I didn't read well before I signed up as an affiliate. Because I was not planning to run ads. And then they told me I had to run ads, which I was not happy about. But another one of those Twitch games. So, alright, we'll send those over to Falstaff. Get him taken care of. Let's jump back to Coolene. Okay, our average 2.99 minutes per hour for the last stream, so Twitch took a major cut. It is dumb. Yep. Yeah, exactly. But that's not unusual. They're going to get their cut one way or the other. It's kind of like going to the casino. House always wins. So every once in a while, you might come out a little ahead, but the house always wins. In the long run, the house always wins. #1 businesses in America. Casino, #1. #2 is a credit card company. And #3 is a pharmaceutical company. Mostly because the pharmaceutical company doesn't register all of their earnings because they're a completely cash business. And they get away with not registering it. So, are those new? If we can play with friends, at least we win in that way. The house has no real friends. Amen. Amen. That is absolutely true. So, but yeah, I enjoy streaming. I just enjoy the community. So, but that's one of the reasons I didn't want to run ads, because I didn't want to take away from that. I always find myself talking during the ads, and then everybody has to ask me, "What did you say?" So, which was the main reason I didn't want to run ads, because I didn't have to want to figure out if the ads were running and try not to talk on top of them. So, half the time my alert that says ads are going to run runs, and half the time it doesn't. So, I made the fax one a couple months ago, and the Eve one's about a month old, so kind of. Yep. All right, let's dock this up.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, they are nice. They are nice. So, Seth, that's what you did. You went over to Omega and then came over with part of his raid. Well, thank you for that. I appreciate it.
Docking permission requested.
That was above and beyond. I actually tried to attack these sleeper cruisers once. Actually, I shouldn't say once. It was one night, but I think I wasted 3 ships on them. I kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and they destroyed them all. which I should have figured since nobody else was attacking them. But, you know, that was one of my early nights back. It's like, hey, these guys shouldn't be here. I should do my duty and clean up this area, you know? Yeah, not so much. Also, I noticed my tab automatically labeled me as well as Raider. Yep, yep. Yeah, if you hit F5, it'll clear that. Now I get why raids sometimes count double. Yep, yep. Yeah, if you hit F5, that'll refresh it. Or if you click on my name, that'll refresh it. But yeah, that's a raid problem. But and it makes sense. They want actually active viewers. And so if you know, and I never cleaned up that loot. But yeah, if they want active viewers, so if you if they don't actually refresh after the raid, they don't want to count them. So, oh, there goes my ad. Yeah, I understand. That's crazy. All right, let's switch back over to Kragan because I just remembered I didn't clean up my mess. So he killed all those ships. They should still be there. But that'll at least clean up. Yeah. Yeah, they pretty much control everything. So that's one of those you can't really get around very well, but which is kind of a pain.
Warp drive active.
Yep. 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 Exactly. Yeah, that one's kind of crazy too. All right, so this guy's got one more day that he's got to get his stuff, and then he'll get his 225,000. But the other ones all got theirs done, so. Yep. Yep. Yeah, that ad revenue, that only benefits them. That doesn't benefit the streamers at all. And most times it doesn't benefit the viewers because the viewers, they're not getting ads that really mean anything to them. So that's one of the reasons that I didn't want to run ads. Chat GPT. They are not allowed to change my already active tab. I had on you. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I would think they shouldn't be. And I'm sure it was an innocent error. They didn't mean to. You know, it was purely accidental. Because they would never do anything intentionally to, you know, try and rob anybody. Yeah, I read something the other day. Yeah. Well, that was the other one. No consensual touching of URL. Yeah. Yeah, I read something the other day that said that Twitch actually was losing money. And I'm like, I don't understand how that's possible because, you know, they're robbing us streamers blind. And there's a ton of people on here. So, but, you know, it's all based on who does the accounting work. So, who counts the money? They're not reporting their money correctly because they don't want to be taxed on it. So now it looks like they're not actually making any money. Yep. Yep, exactly, Lily. Using us for the ad revenue, the turbos, and the subs. Yeah, because they get half the subs. They get everything. So, Alchemist, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. All right, let's approach this guy because we're too far away. There we go. Yep, classic. Yep. Gotta be kidding me, meow. Yep. Seems excuse to lower the pay for you guys. Yep. Yeah, and I mean, don't get me wrong. All businesses are in it to make money. I understand that. But there also comes a point where, you want to take care of your quote unquote employees, the ones that are bringing the business in, because then that helps take care of you as well. But yeah, they don't seem to think about that. But it's all good. I wasn't doing it to make money, so I was doing it just because it was fun. If I make money at it, then all the better. So. If YouTube would implement a lot of the interactivities that Twitch has access, and I would bounce for sure. Yep. I agree completely. And I don't know why they haven't. Because it's, the way Twitch is treating everybody, they're just asking for somebody to take the market share away from them, but they don't seem to want to do it. So, which is kind of frustrating as well, because it's like, because that would be fairly easy to accomplish. I upload all my, as you guys seen from my announcements, I upload all my stuff to YouTube anyway, so I have a big following on YouTube as well. And it's just like, it would make so much more sense just to stream directly there. But like you said, they don't have the same tools, they don't have the same abilities, and it's frustrating because that would be so much easier. Since that's where I'm uploading it to anyway. That's where most of the people watch my videos after the fact is on YouTube, so. Salvage that one. There we go. Now we can approach it. What's up, Alchemist? Kick is supposed to have a better split for streamers. I'm not a streamer, just what I've heard. Yeah, and I've heard that too. I have not looked at Kick, so it may be one I'll have to look at, but yeah, if they stepped up Twitch, would be in trouble. Yep. I heard other things about Kick as well. Yeah, I haven't looked into it at all, but that's one I probably should, so. Because yeah, that makes sense from that perspective. It's if Twitch doesn't want the business, I can always find somebody who does, so. But like you said, a lot of it's got to come down to they've at least got to have the same tools, because Twitch has always had the market share. And honestly, Twitch has been going downhill for a while with pools, hot tubs, and all that kind of stuff. It's like almost legalizing porn. Not that there's anything wrong with porn. It's like, if that's what you want to do, they have places for that. Imagine a fair amount of work to get viewers to get used to following the brand over the new platform. Yep. And I think that's a lot of it. Is that a lot of people know Twitch, they come to Twitch, that's how they find you, and so yeah, it makes a difference. But even then, though, I don't know how that one got way out there all by itself. But that's all right. So Kick has all of that too. Yep. If you build it, we will come. Yep. Yeah, like I said, I upload all my stuff to YouTube already, so from that perspective, that would actually save me a step. So that would be awesome. Normeth was streaming on all 4 platforms: YouTube, X, Kick, and Twitch. Yeah, I've seen. There was one guy I was following that actually did both Twitch and YouTube, and I have never been able to figure that out. But they said that's really intensive on your setup, on your rig. So my rig is pushing it with the 2 Eve windows. So I'm not sure I could actually swing it, streaming to all of them. I might be able to, but it would be one of those things I'd have to test. I do Twitch and YouTube all the time, so I might have to try it. All streams are on YouTube because they don't delete older VODs. Yep. Yeah, and that's why I upload to there, because that way I've got them there forever. So, plus, like I said, I've got a lot of people who follow me on YouTube, which I keep telling them, hey, come over and see us live. That way you can interact. And most of them, the time frame is a problem. So they're in different time zones. All right, so that got us all taken care of there. We cleaned up our mess. Problem is, advertisers don't take streaming seriously yet because of the bot problem. Yep. I agree completely. So, yeah, because the bot problem is really bad. Yep. Well, and that's the other thing, is I really wouldn't mind the ads if they actually made sense. But yeah, most of the ads, they're not legitimate ads. They're not catered to, the audience. They're not, we're gamers, for crying out loud. Kind of makes sense that, you show us computer parts or games or things of that nature, you're going to get a lot more, people wanting to see it. But, but they're selling us, erectile dysfunction drugs and, cars and, what else? What was the other one I saw the other day? Yeah, I think I got the same drug ad over and over and over again. And it was like a drug intended for like 20-year-olds. And I was like, well, you obviously know your demographic with me, so... Yeah. In fact, that's one I've been trying to work on is setting it up so that everybody that I know becomes a VIP. So then that way they can post links and stuff, because the whole reason that Twitch disables the links is because of the bots. And so, yeah, see, army ads, right. And that's, it's like, yeah. And that's a thing. I mean, nowadays with the whole AI and Google and all that, I mean, on all the actual search platforms, I get ads that, that are usually about something I just searched for in the last 2 days. So, but here in Twitch, it doesn't seem to work that way. So, but yeah, I agree also with Alchemist that, you need a team. So, and I think Twitch just, I think that's one of the other reasons they said they were losing money, is because they just don't want to put anything else into it. They've already got the market share, so they're like, why work for it? We'll just leave it, which is kind of sad too. So, but that's another reason why I wish YouTube would step it up and kind of do something. All right, so let's see. I didn't check to see if there was anything to scan in here. We have the ability to give ads that are specialized, but on Twitch we have all the ED and need to join the army. Yep. Now, I've had a lot of problems in my life, but ED's never been one of them. So, you know, that's one of those where it's like, actually, let me dock here again and fix this. So my scanning ship doesn't have its data because I put it on this guy. But it looks like I contracted my thing to Falstaff by accident. So let's fix that. So we're going to log out over here and log on as Falstaff. YouTube is kind of be busy with the ad blockers. Yeah. Also hard to get their attention when there are streamers with 6-figure followers. Yep. They have the ability. Yep. Yeah, and that's exactly it. As long as there are a few streamers that are doing well in their, you know, in their platform, why should we change? But you would think that they would understand that, hey, if we make all the streamers do well, then we make more money. But they're making enough money off those few that it doesn't matter. So, but like I said, they're also telling people that they're not making money, that they're losing money. So, which is kind of just sad. Because I can't imagine they're actually losing money. If they were losing money, they would have cut them loose a long time ago. So, yep. Yeah, that no ad version for the household is awesome. All right, so I came over here because I'm going to send him a miner 2 or a shield booster 2. If I can find one. Oh, excuse me. Well, that's weird. So let's do this, and we'll do 1. All right, and I'll put it at the bottom. Then we'll contract that to Reagan. Sorry, I'm working on the other window. I could have switched over so you guys see what I'm doing, but I figured it would be quick. So he's missing his shield booster, which hasn't really caused me any problems, but it does get old after a bit. So there's my contract. So let's accept that shield booster. So yeah, I think I accidentally sent it over to Falstaff. So let's grab this guy and put the shield booster back on, which will give me the data analyzer. On paper they are, but then the debt is also tax deductible, certainly defies logic. Losing money might mean they make slightly less gazillions. Yep. They pay less taxes if they say they're not making money. So ethically, I agree, but company way, no way. So the business costs are the Twitch provided goodies. Yep. Just thinking about them. Yep. Alright, so let's put this here. And let's put the shield booster back on. Alrighty. So that takes care of that. So then let's jump in this guy. And let's put my data analyzer back on there. So if I'm out there flying around, at least I can analyze some data. All right, now we're back fixed up. Yep. No, I agree too. It is kind of ridiculous, but as long as they're making money, they're not going to change it. So, and I can't really blame them for that. Where is... There it is. I was like, okay.
Warp drive active.
It's been working for a long time before I joined Twitch, so they're probably not going to change it. But it does kind of defy logic. So it makes you wonder. Makes you go, Alright, let's see what this baby is. No matter how bonkers the big companies are, we still all met because of it. So can't be mad at them at the end of the day. You know, that's a good point. We're still having a good time, even though, you know, they're benefiting from it. So as long as we're having a good time, that's what should matter. So, and they did provide the platform that allowed that to happen. So you're right. We got to at least give them some credit. So. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're just following the example that the government has provided. So you really can't blame them. Really can't blame them. So this is a combat site. So this is going to be awesome. Sadly, yes. And that's exactly it. Sadly, yes. So let's go ahead and take care of this guy. All right. So let's save. Because if I don't save it, then my alts can't see it. Let's go dock. Not a whole lot of people in this system. But actually, let's switch back. We're going to switch back to Falstaff. He's got the better ships. I didn't look and see what level of combat it was, but yep. But then I don't know really how they can do it differently at the moment. But yeah, we're not happy with it. Yep. Well, and that's it. I don't have a solution, so it's not surprising that they don't either. So they don't really know how to fix it. So what the heck? Well, that's not right. I could have swore I saved it. Oh, yes. Neutral does not exist on that level. Yep. But loving this convo. I agree. That's one of the things that I like the best is because the conversations. So there it is. So did it save it just for me? Maybe I did. Save location. No, it's in Mercatorus. Well, that's weird. Which is my old corp. But still. Alright. So why don't I see it? Oh, now I see it. I just had to wait a second.
Warp drive active.
3 out of 10. I bet you it's going to be a frigate-only one. That's all right. The last frigate-only one I did had a bunch of amber in it, so which was well worth it. So the only problem is I got to go in the office tomorrow, so I really need to get to bed earlier. All right, let's have Craig and Doc again. He's not out here floating. All right, here's the moment of truth. Nope. Damn it. All right, let's see what we got. So it's a frigate. I'll take a cruiser. Heavy assault cruiser. Expedition frigate. War hauler. Transport ship. What the heck? All right. I should have known better. It's the Doc.
Warp drive active.
T is the answer to everything. Yeah, that's exactly it. The same ones making the laws are the same ones that aren't going to tell them right. Oh, there's definitely not. Yeah, if as a politician, if their mouth is moving, if their lips are moving, they're lying. So let's transition over here. So we'll go back to Craig, because he's got a cruiser. Actually, you know what? No, let's go back to Falstaff. Falstaff's got a cruiser too. I set up one the other day, which I should have took out in the first place. He's got this omnipotent one. Let's take that one. After my 2 seconds is up. Yeah, real repercussions. Yeah, that's the problem, is they can say anything they want to get elected, and nothing is ever done about it.
Warp drive active.
And it's been that way for a very long time. So Yep. It's I remember those days. Pretty much promise anything. The principal standing behind you as you're giving your speech, shaking his head. No, we're not doing free vending machines. What's up, Seth? Well, all they do is take the claps and pat themselves on the back. Yeah, and give themselves raises. Which is the one that really gets me, is like, kind of want you to do something first. But yeah, welcome back, Seth. But then here's the thing. All right, I gotta remember what my ranges are. So that one goes to 49, 42, 16, 19. All right, and there's 42. If there were repercussion, would anyone take the job? I wonder. Well, you think about it. Being president of the United States has got to be one of the thankless jobs, I mean, they know when you have a bowel movement, they know everything. And, I don't understand why anybody would want the job. You don't make a whole lot of money. It's more of a power thing. But there's still, we still got people trying to get the job over and over and over again. So, yeah, yeah. And that's what it really comes down to, is it's like the whole dictatorship thing is where it's like, I probably don't need to save that one. No mining here. Maybe I do need to save it. Yeah, yeah. Well, I think it's because of the stress. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's you're the most powerful person in the world, and that takes a toll. Yeah, yeah. Well, and that's how many secrets that I got. Think about it. When you lie to somebody, you only have to remember, a couple people you lied to. They lied to the whole world. So ads. Yeah, I just noticed that. Sorry about that. I like this cruiser. Called statescraft, not lies. Yep, it's actually a skill, right? Yeah, Alchemist is absolutely right. I find U.S. politics fascinating. Yeah, fascinating isn't the word I would use, but I understand your point. The Dutch one is just funny. Yeah. Still glad to be an American. Yep, I am too. Yep. Yep. We got a lot of problems, but still better than the alternatives. Alright. I guess I'm going to have to get my drones out for these guys. They're being a pain. Yep, no, I agree. I agree, Lily. I have traveled all over the world, and there's a lot to be said for that. A lot to be said for that, so. Yep, 1650 DAV, and I didn't recognize what we are becoming. Yep. Oh, got to be closer than 69. That's what it said earlier. Did all my traveling beneath the water, so a submarine guy. I heard something about UK wanting to extradite U.S. citizen for being toxic. Like, that is not gonna happen. Yeah, would be smart. They're still upset about the revolution. Yep. Yeah, they are. I think they were more upset we wasted all that tea. Yeah, exactly. See? Tea rules the world. And they were like, you just dumped it in the ocean. Dumped it in the bay. Well, the tea didn't, but it was a metaphor. Oh, now these guys are too close again. Alright, so we already got one saved, right? Yes, approach. Yep. Alright. Drones are in. Let's activate the gate.
Warp drive active.
Yep, they got all the tea. It was for fresh. I'm cracking up over here. Yeah. Yeah, that's what they were pissed about, was that we wasted all that tea. They didn't really care about losing us. They were pissed about the tea. Like, how dare you pour perfectly good tea in the bay. Which, in their defense, was kind of an underhanded one. See some random person dumping honey in the ocean too right after. So actually, you guys will get a kick out of this. So I heard a really good one the other day. I'll see if I can actually remember it. So somebody said that, they poured so much tea in the Boston Harbor that you can now scoop a cup out and it'll actually, it'll taste like tea. And so I guess they had some tourist in, and I guess this woman did it. And she actually, it was funny, she had paid, I guess, they were in a restaurant and they were talking about it. So she had gone to the restaurant early and paid the waiter to agree with her. And then I guess there was a guy in a boat. So when they went to the bay and they scooped it out, there was a guy in a boat, and I guess she went early and paid him too. And so what she did is she actually had a syringe in her sleeve, and so she actually squirted the tea from her syringe into the cup as she reached down off of the dock to scoop it out, and had the people drink it. So they weren't drinking seawater, at least, But it was so funny because they were like, "Oh my God, you're right! It does taste like it," and and so she was wondering how long it took them before they figured out that it wasn't actually it wasn't actually tea. But yeah, it was, and that's what they said. It was all about preparation. If you want to do those kind of things, you got to prepare. She went and talked to the waiter, and she went and talked to the guy in a boat that was at the dock, or that was at the at the port, and they both, since they both agreed. But yeah, but I thought that was a well thought out prank. That was above and beyond. I said I had to give credit for that one, because I was like, that's well thought out. I'm not sure I have the cojones to pull off one that good. So But yeah, I remember that one. Human engineering. Exactly. Exactly. Maybe she could be a politician. You know, probably make a pretty good politician, you know? But yeah, that's what I thought when I first read it was that, oh, she's getting these people to drink bay water. Oh my goodness gracious, that's horrible. And no, it was actually, yeah. I guess she did one cup and they tasted it. And I can't remember what she said. They did something. And they said, you know what? Maybe it needs. I think that's what the guy in the ship in the boat did. He said, I think it needs a little cream, and so he poured a little cream overboard, and then she scooped another one, and that one had cream in it, and they were like, oh my goodness, you're right. It tastes, you know. And I was just like, wow, that's that's really above and beyond. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I thought, man, that would be an awesome prank, but that's way too much work. But she said, yeah, even when I guess she dropped, they were friends of hers that were in town as tourists, and even when she dropped them off at the airport, I guess they were still talking about it. It was just like, it was definitely the talk of the whole trip, and it was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, she did. She really committed. And I was like, man, that's above and beyond. But yeah, that's one. So yeah, you guys could pull it off. I think if you search out there and do something Boston Tea Party, water tastes like tea or something, you'll probably find it. But yeah, I was cracking up because I was like, man, that's above and beyond. Yeah, once these guys cross the 10,000 threshold, I can't hit them anymore. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, see, I'm not close enough to Boston here in the middle of the country, so that's why I was like, yeah, we have no water here, so I wouldn't be able to pull that one off. But I thought, man, that's above and beyond. I really got to give her credit for that one because that was really, like you said, that was committing to the part. Committing to the part. All right, let's see if we can get to here. So there's another. Let's save this one. This is the second room. Is there any mining in here? There is mining in here, but it's all Veldspar. Not coming back for Veldspar. That's for darn sure. Not coming back for Veldspar. Yeah, yep. Yeah, I do too. But yeah, when I was reading it, the first thing I thought was she was going to get these people to drink bay water, and I'm like, oh my goodness gracious. I'm dating myself now, but there was a Seinfeld episode where Kramer actually sang in the New York, or swam in the New York harbor, and had a bunch of other people doing it too, and he stunk so bad that any bed he slept on was just had to be thrown away. And I was thinking, yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking of if you're drinking from the bay, it's like, any port city, it's always. When I was in Columbia, Maryland, it's not too far from Baltimore, and what a dirty city. But yeah, it was just. Alright, so these guys have all closed, so let's get our drones out. They don't start shooting at me until they get within 10,000 either, so that's kind of interesting. yeah, Kramer. Yeah, Kramer was the ultimate silliness. I still watch that from time to time. They play it in the afternoons on Comedy Central, and so I still watch it from time to time. Still an excellent show. Oh my goodness, this guy's getting beat up. What are you getting beat up for? All right, everybody back in the boat. See what's in the next room. The way he double blinks so hard and walks all funny, yeah. Customs expertise skill. I don't think so. I didn't know that was. Is that one of the new ones? Activate gate.
Warp drive active.
75 enemies with a cruiser. Oh, okay. Didn't know that was a thing, but... Oh, since we're talking about tax. Yeah. Yeah. You know, I probably need to do that, because I do get taxed a lot from the customs office, so... I'm going to have to look that one up. Once I get these guys killed off, I'll check it. Under trade. Yep. Greece. That's exactly. Greece. Yep. Yeah, no, my luck, that's one of the new ones that that I don't have, and that's why I'm getting raked with my PI. Yeah, because that's the other thing I was thinking is I was like, I don't know how people make money on this. I mean, I do because it saves me from having to buy it, but it's late and I'm thinking there is no right way to spell that. Yeah, I have words like that. Words that no matter how hard I try, I cannot seem to get spelled right. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's all right. He got it. All right, they're all closing. So let's get our drones out. Okay, why are you not fighting? Come on. Come on. All right. I lost one. We'll be back. Trump makes it back in the office trying to be like, so where do I get that customs expertise skill? Yeah. Yeah, I do need to check that. Customs code expertise. Oh, look at that. I don't have it at the level I probably need it, so. Definitely add that one in there. Alright, I lost a drone, so let's see if I've got another drone in here, because this guy only holds 5. Yep, I got plenty. And let's repair them just in case. I probably just have to tax them back for the towels in the hotels. Yep, and maybe I should be careful. I don't want to visit U.S. again, and this is going on YouTube. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they don't watch my stream, so I think you're okay. I think you're okay. Pretty sure they don't watch my stream, so I think you're all right.
Warp drive active.
Yeah. Cosmerica, yep. Oh, I got another air one. What did I get? Oh, 25. Yeah, we'll take it. NSA is a scary bunch. Yeah, but they're only listening to important conversations, so I don't think you have to worry about them following my stream. At least not yet. Maybe when I get thousands and thousands of viewers, but right now, probably not. Yeah, offer them some honey. Yeah. And that's true. I agree with Alchemist. It is necessary. So, the beverage of peace. Yeah. The beverage of peace. Man, I love this micro warp drive. Good golly. 47. I'm going to be there in like 10 seconds. All right, maybe not 10 seconds. Maybe 20 seconds.
Warp drive active.
I think Snowman had a different opinion. Yeah. But you know how it is. Power can be corrupting. It is. And ultimate power corrupts ultimately. That's the only problem with having to fly back to the station, because I was getting my butt beat. Is then I gotta fly through all these rooms again. Warp approach, okay. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. Okay, I gotta go, but I have a wonderful rest of your stream. Thanks for the fun chatting. Thanks, Lily. Appreciate the raid. You are awesome.
Warp drive active.
Is that over there? Asteroid colony. Okay. All right. should probably... put some distance between us. Because then I can shoot him with these. Hey, InocentDictator, thanks for the raid. Appreciate it. InocentDictator, I get it now. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome, Raiders. Appreciate the raid. Thanks for the follow, InocentDictator. I'll give you a shout out here in a second once I take care of these guys. Getting beat up, so thanks Goshen for the follow. Appreciate the raid. Laser beams, yeah. On this particular one, so I'm in a combat site that I scanned down that unfortunately will only allow cruisers and below. So this is a cruiser, an Omen that I use for those kind of sites. And this last little batch of them is really starting to give me some trouble. So I had to go back to the station once, and I've lost a couple of my drones, which is kind of frustrating. Unfortunately, this one only carries 5 drones, so yep, drones do the dying, so yep. But the laser beams work excellent as long as they're further away than 10,000 kilometers. Once they get within 10,000, the laser beams don't work very well anymore because they can't target them as well. So, what's up, Autonomous? How are you? Great to see ya. Thanks for being here. So I'm going to sit here for a second and give this one out. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and give a shout out to both you guys. Actually, it'll make me wait a second before I can do another shout out. I found that out the other day when I got rated twice in the same 5-minute period. So now ads are on there. No, thank you for the raid. Sorry, the ads are on there at the moment. Oh, well, excellent. That's even better. Yep, I gotta wait another minute before I can give Autonomous his shout out. But yeah, I appreciate you guys being here. Appreciate the raid. All right. Well, thanks for the raid. Hope you had a good stream tonight. I would say enjoy your work, but I don't know too many people that enjoy their work. So, but get some sleep, and I appreciate the raid. Take care. All right. Let's see if we can get this last room done. So I'm going to actually do my shout out to Autonomous. $25 more seconds, of course. Always the longest 25 seconds there is. $5 seconds. It'll take me longer than that to type it. If I spell it right. I've actually spelled it right 3 or 4 times, so that's awesome. So glad I got it. I think I'm already following you, so yep. All right, so let's go ahead. That should, my cap's pretty much charged back up again, so that's good. See if we can clear this last room. I wanted to see if there was any mining in there. There was not. Okay, cool. It's usually in the last room if there is any. Excellent. Thanks for that, Seth. My goodness. That is a large group. That is a large group. Is there another gate? There's another gate. Here's what we're going to do. I'm just going to head the other direction. See if I can keep them at bay. Always fly back later. But yeah, I appreciate that, Seth. Looks like they're all focusing on me, so that's good. But we'll see. Can't afford to lose any more of my drones. Need to keep a better eye on them so that if they do start hitting my drones, oh, they're hitting my drones. There they go. Return. Yeah, they're targeting them really quick. Be right back, bud. So you can focus. Got to write a long ass email. I know that feeling. Yeah, this has got a lot of ships in it. Oop. No, they're targeting my drones again. Goodness gracious. Like seconds. Alright, I'll put some more distance between us. Because they can't seem to really target me or do any damage until they get close, so I'll just keep picking them off. My drones are worthless. They get attacked too quickly. Any raiders that came in, if you want to hit F5, that'll refresh the screen for you. So that way at least it'll count you as part of the watching team. Otherwise it doesn't count you. It leaves you in a raider status. So, or you can click on my name under the screen if you're watching it on your phone or something along those lines. So I would appreciate that. That was a new one that I learned here the other day, watching one of my fellow streamers after I logged off. I didn't realize that's what happened with the Raiders. So yeah, appreciate your help there. Get these guys picked off. So it seems as long as I keep my distance, they're pretty easy to pick off. spreading the wrecks out an awful long way, so. So yeah, no mining here. There's another room, which is kind of amazing. Yeah, I don't know who I'm gonna follow or who I'm gonna raid tonight, since everybody I know to raid has already raided me. So we'll have to find somebody. Shouldn't be that hard. They're just chasing me. Last 7. Oop, wrong one. That's why it's not working. I'm getting through them. I finally stopped because I wanted to. Tired of running from them. I'm spreading the wrecks clear across space here. I'm down to the last 6, so. Wow, 270. It'll let me warp though. That's awesome. I don't think I want to warp that far though. Can I warp to this guy?
You cannot warp there because natural phenomena are disrupting the
Of
ship.
course they are. Well, that's all right. Yeah, since I was running from them, now I'm too far away. Yeah, every time I put my drones out, they'd start picking off my drones. See, the wrecks are spread out across. So yeah, that'll be a nice cleanup job. It looks like there's still another room. Yeah, here's where an MTU would actually come in handy. Well, I don't know. These are spread over 270 kilometers, so, but that'll be all right because I'll be able to warp to them once the once the site's done. No mining here, so. See, I was 270 away, and I've close to under 100, so that's not bad. Let's turn you off. Got my cap recharged while they're not shooting at me. Yeah. No, I haven't. I need to. I actually researched or invented the Tier 2 tractors, and I haven't tried those yet either, but 49. All right. Yeah, I bet they are. Yeah, the Noctis. I'm actually still short a little bit of minerals for the Noctis. I think I still need some Nox. But yeah, once I get that, then I'll be able to build that and give that a try because I'm anxious to do that. $95-kilometer range. Oh, that would be awesome. 240 meters per second. That's awesome. Yeah, that might become my new favorite ship once I get it built. I was actually hoping that there would be some minerals in here that I could mine, but it's not going to matter because I need to close the stream out here in the next half hour or so, and so I'll be lucky if I get the salvage done. At least collect all the loot. So it's probably better it doesn't have any minerals in here, because then I would be really upset because I wouldn't get to collect them. I do like those sentry gun explosions, though. Ah, there you go. Yeah, a lot of people have gotten interested in that Skinner stuff. That'll be good to see if it does. And that's the end of that. Alright, let's see what this last room holds.
Warp drive active.
Oh my lord. Alright, let's see where they're at. Alright, so let's head this way. $300,000 in rat loot. That's worth it right there. Let's unlock you. Alright, let's turn you off. Yeah, they're missing now. I'm too far away. There it goes. Yeah, definitely let me know. That'd be interesting to know. So at least they're in groups. Since they only let you come in here with a cruiser. Otherwise, this would get too hard to get done. All right, back from the ad break. So is there another gate in here? There is not. So this is the last room. So I definitely want to loot this room first. This one's going to have the best loot. All right. Good God, there's still a lot. Maybe I'll pick up some of this loot while I'm here. Oh, come on. Really, metal scraps. So glad I stopped for that one. Hey, what's up, CO2 Waffles? Right now I'm in an omen. And not at all. You're always welcome to ask. But yeah, right now I'm in an omen. And it's because this site will only allow cruisers or below. And that was the only cruiser I had on my main. So I outfitted it with lasers. And set it up to do it. And the other site that I did, it actually worked out pretty well. But this one's been giving me a little bit of trouble. So, and I've got mismatched lasers on there. They don't match. So focused afocal, I think I got 2 of those. Focused afocal masers, 1. Focused anode medium particle stream. Focused modal medium laser. Heavy afocal pulse maser. And then I put a bunch of armor stuff on it. I'll armor tank it. But yeah. And it only holds 5 drones, and I've lost 2 of them already. The third one's about done. I should go do mission soon. I need to get my angel standing back up. Yep. Oh, there's a sentry gun there. I don't really want that one. So yeah, I got to keep these guys at bay. So I'm flying away from them in order to keep them behind me. Unfortunately, it's spread into wrecks all over the place. But that's all right. I don't think I'm going to salvage them because that's going to take too long. I'll just collect the loot from them when I fly back. Let me unlock this guy. The lasers do work on them, but they don't seem to actually do any damage to me until they get within 10. So that's helped. But since this is since his sight's cruisers and below, it's kind of making it a little more difficult than it had to be. My mission changed. Your mission changed? Why would your mission change? That doesn't sound right. Why is this not firing? Damaged. Only 23. There's an Empire border rare asteroid spawning system. Got to take a look. There you go. There you go. So that's worth it right there. Forget the mission. Okay. So that's one I definitely want to loot. Hey, what's up, stream? There was a spawn in system. That's seffiess, yep. Yeah, he was talking about one earlier, so. Work, 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 yep. Yeah, mine doesn't have anything, so that's nice. Because if it did now, it would end up costing me way too much work. Way too many ships in here. Why that one keeps not firing? Spreading them across the universe. Alright, last 6 in this group. And what do we got left? Yeah, about another. There's a cruiser in there. Alright, that's the end of those. Salute these guys. Lurking, listening. Thanks, stream. Appreciate it. Yeah, that wasn't worth it. $700,000 for the rats. Excellent. Excellent. Come on. That's a problem with the micro warp drive. It ends up overshooting it. There it is. Slowed down just enough for me to be able to pick it up. Excellent. That one's going to overshoot. Too far away. 7th tier. Excellent. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Give me my loot. Shoot, these ships coming. And it's gone. Well, that sucks. Somebody must have got it. Yeah. Oh, you killed it. That's even better. There you go. Excellent. So somebody's shooting at me. I can't believe they're still shooting at me from that distance. They shouldn't be able to hit me from that distance. Yeah, I know. Khaleesi, what's up? I'm trying. I'm on the last cruiser. It's giving me trouble. Night, Seth. Oh, Night Alchemist. I stopped early to figure out New Corp's guidelines on streaming. Had to do some technical stuff. Happy to see you've got a full house showing you love. Yeah, I had a couple good raids tonight. So actually, 3 or 4 people raided me. So it was pretty good. In fact, I need to look and see who's online so that I can raid somebody because I'm way over my normal time frame. So I got to go to work in 6 hours. So. Still need to get some sleep. Alright. So let's see. These guys are too far away. So let's return these just so they don't get targeted. I'll loot this stuff. Yeah, sleep's overrated. Sleep's overrated, so it'll all work out in the end. I'm going to fly by this one. And of course, it's not anything that I really wanted anyway. I love sleep. Yeah. 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 That's one of the things. I usually don't have any trouble sleeping. So there is something to be said for that. Been very blessed that way. A lot of people have trouble sleeping. I don't have any trouble sleeping. I don't have any trouble sleeping. I just actually have to lay down. So, yeah. Yeah, I saw you had quit a little early tonight. Yeah, no, I am very blessed that way. I have never had any trouble. In fact, if I have trouble sleeping, then I know that something's really bothering me. Man, there is nothing to loot here. Well, that really wasn't very... That's only $1 million worth of loot, crying out loud. I lost more than that in drones. I must be out of their range because they are not hitting me. Alright, there's the last one. Yeah, and even the even that didn't give me anything. Alright, let's go dock. And we'll wait for it to clear, and then I'll come in and get my loot. Yeah, I had to move stuff and do technical stuff. I had to on my end, didn't want to stream, so I blew myself up. And did the stuff I had to do. You know, you probably didn't need to blow yourself up. I'm sure everybody would have understood if you just, you know, said, hey, I gotta go. No, that sounds like something I would do. Yeah.
Docking permission requested. Docking request.
Yeah, I got to get moved up around there too, so I was planning on doing some of that this weekend, but I didn't get around to it, so. All right, so let's put you there. And let's put you there. Alright. Stack all. Add some more drones in here. Not that I should need them because everything's dead. But better to have them and not need them than to need them and not have them. Oh, you know what I should have did now? Let's take this guy. Let's switch ships. Yeah, I know. Yeah, those jumps are always or those trips are always risky. All right, let's see if it. So 5 I already did. Yeah, I don't know which one's which.
Warp drive active.
See if it cleared. See if it cleared. Actually, I need to find somebody to raid. Arcos is on. Lilium's on. That doesn't seem right. Lilium came back on? No. That's what I was thinking. Imperius is on. Let's raid him. He looks like he could use somebody. That's cool. Yeah, I enjoyed it when we were there. All right, let's approach this guy. I'm just going to pick up the loot and leave the wrecks. Hey, no, thank you, Seth. Appreciate it. It was a good convo. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get Imperius lined up here. If I can remember how to spell his name. 909. All right. So, yeah, appreciate you guys being here. Thanks for watching. I'm just going to pick up this loot. And I will be streaming again tomorrow night. So, hopefully, I'll see all of you then. So, take care. And we will see you tomorrow. Thanks, Jerry Can.